Namaskar. Hello and welcome to PGurus channel. I'm your host Sri Iyer, back in familiar environments, and I have with me Sri Bala Gowthaman ji, and we have a very interesting case to talk about today. First, let's welcome Bala Gowthaman ji. Namaskar, sir.
Namaste.
Viewers, you remember Nupur Sharma case, right? All she did was point out what was actually factual. Now, this they took up in a big way. 18 countries up in arms. India does a kowtowing to Qatar just to get off of the heat. Presumably, India had some energy needs at that point, whatever be the reason, right? Now, what this one particular guy has done, his name is Ustad Peer Muhammad Sadaki Ashahi, has put out an incendiary speech about what, I would interpret as how to destroy India. And there are so many connotations to different people, and the way this has been done, it's a very powerful message to children who can understand, or impressionable minds. For them, this is something that would go down very well. The guy speaks and he quotes Hadith, he quotes in Arabic, then he translates it in Tamil. Who knows what he said? At the same time, the last line is chillingly clear. We will get rid of Hindus here. That's how I see it. Now, Bala Gowthaman ji had taken this and he had used on Shri TV, he had gone live and he had put a program on this. Now, I'm going to request Bala Gowthaman ji, what happened? How did you interpret this speech? Let's start from there. How did you interpret the speech?
Yeah, it is very clear. There is no need for interpretation because the statement is clear. Actually, this is from Hadith, narrated by Abu Huraira. He has not mentioned the name because I know that Hadith. There are two Hadith for invading India. And he mentioned one Hadith. It said that there are two classes of people who will never go to hell, that they will be out of the hell. The one is the person who invades India. And is that before there are many emperors who came to India, they invaded India, but they have not invaded in the name of Islam alone, even though they are very good Muslims. And one name he quoted as a very good Muslim is Aurangzeb.
That's right.
That is what.
Add insult to injury.
Okay, he said, he is one of the best rulers, but I can't accept him. And this is what the line of the statement is. And then he said that there is a prophecy made by a mullah when the Britishers were ruling the country, that after some time, fundamentalist Hindus will take over India, and then Islam will come and they will finish off all the Hindus and make India as a kingdom of a Muslim country. And this is what the statement is. He quoted the Hadith and said, this is what Hadith has taught us. And again, I have made this statement even before, that many madrasas are teaching this Hadith. And this is the reason for which now Pakistan is created. We all know how it is created. The idea behind Pakistan is that we want a separate Muslim nation. And what Jinnah said during partition, that we achieved India. Has ke liye Pakistan, ladke lenge Hindustan.
Right.
And this is a statement made by Jinnah, that we achieved Pakistan through talks and we will achieve remaining India through sword. And this is a statement made by Jinnah. All these things have root in this Hadith. And this is something that we are putting up in public domain. Look, this brand of fanaticism or this brand of India hate is because of this Hadith. Because the thing is, if you just want you to be in the heaven or you want to be out of the hell, what you have to do? You have to make India a Muslim country. And this is the one which is fueling Taliban, this is the one which is fueling Lashkar-e-Taiba, this is the one which is fueling Jaish, any organization, this is the one which is fueling ISIS, this is the one which is fueling Al-Qaeda. And now the same thing is preached in madrasas in Tamil Nadu. And the guy who delivered the speech is the principal of a madrasa. And this is something that we need to understand. And last year, the organization in which he is involved, they have conducted a Dawa Yatra. Dawa means, that is spreading Islam. And he is a part of it. And in their website, they have said that they have transferred to all part of Tamil Nadu, they have travelled and they have connected almost all madrasas in Tamil Nadu. So very well you can imagine what this guy could have spoken there. And after this video appeared, and in the concluding part of it, he said that, okay, if there is a khilaf, that is a caliph for Islam, and this is one thing that we are aspiring for. So he meant to say that I am looking for a caliph. So your constitution is not required. I want a theocratic Islamic state, and I am more faithful to that caliph, not to the constitution of this country. This is something that we need to understand.
Correct.
And this is the genesis of the Mapla riots. So this is the statement what he has made. And these are the things that I have highlighted from his own talk. The hadith is not quoted by me. The hadith is what he spoke in that meeting and said that this has happened. So my video on this particular topic, I posted it to a couple of days after I saw his video. The next day, it became a big issue. I mean, the thing is, many people tweeted it. Next day morning, I got a phone from a police official from Theni district. He asked me, do you have a video for it? Then I sent him the video. Then he again messaged me. I don't want this video alone. I want the link. I sent him the link. You know, the best thing happened the very next day. When I clicked the link, it said the video was removed by the uploader. It is not removed by the police. This is something that we need to understand.
Right, right.
So as soon as when this video of me appeared, then who informed him to remove it?
Correct.
No answer from the police. After some days, my reply to that particular offensive video was removed and by the YouTube under the instruction of the police. This is the message I got from the YouTube. Okay? And this is something that you need to understand. This is a country where one person says that I am going to invade this country, I am going to annihilate the local population, and I am going to create a khilafat. And I am a person who said that this is wrong, this is against the constitution, this is against humanity. My video was removed by the country which is out to support me. I played a role of a dutiful citizen.
Correct.
If somebody says that I is inciting the madrasa students or whomsoever he is addressing, based on a particular hadith, asking these people to wage a war against my country, is it not my duty to say that this is wrong? It is not my duty to say that it is the wrong on the part of the police not to file a complaint against him. And this is what I have spoken in the video. The government removed this video. That is something what I say that my country needs to be protected. And then they slapped now they have filed a case against me under 3 sections. 3 sections are non-bailable sections. The fault of me? Yes, just saying that this particular thing in hadith is quoted. You know what the police have said? And they have taken the portions where I have only quoted the hadith. The part preceding it and the part which followed it, saying that this is a statement made by this particular mullah or this principal of a madrasa, and I am responding to that. And they are saying as if that I have said. Okay, even that is...
Well, they also will say that they have deleted the video. There is no proof that he even said it.
No, I have downloaded the video.
You do, but then in the view of the world, they've already removed it. So that never existed. Maybe they are trying to go that far.
Okay, anyway, I am going to upload the video which I have downloaded. Because this is something the entire nation, not only the nation, the entire world need to know. Because the reason is, this is what a religious preaching is. The same thing is going to happen to some other country also tomorrow.
Absolutely.
And you know, you go to Quran, You know, 551 chapter, it says that you should not be friend with the Jew or a Christian. In 338 or 48, I forgot that number. It said that you have to be friend only with the Muslim and you should not take some other person as your friend. And these things are there in the Quran. Look, is it not something which a democratic country can afford to have in their own population, a set of people who are preaching these principles? How can law and order prevail in a country where one set of people think that if you belong to a particular religion, then alone you can be a friend of mine, otherwise you cannot be? Can this be a religious teaching?
You know, some of you secularists, please define this for us. What does this mean? Sir, another question. I'll let you continue. One small clarification. Is this hadith banned in Kingdom of Saudi Arabia? Because I know he had banned some hadiths.
I'm not sure about it, sir. Because the thing is now, certain hadiths are banned and certain hadiths are not.
Please continue.
Abu Huraira, I don't think it is banned.
Okay.
I don't think it is banned. And now, this is not for the first time they are doing this. They are targeting Sri TV for quite a long time.
Is telling truth a crime? Isn't Bala Gowthaman performing his duty as a citizen of India? He believes in the secular fabric of India. All he's saying is this is incendiary and that he is quoting somebody who said it. So you selectively edit out his video to make him look like he on his own said it. What is it that Bala Gowthaman and Sri TV have done here? Isn't it their responsibility to say that incendiary teaching is being conducted in madrasas? And Gowthaman, has this happened in the past?
Yeah, because the thing is, some time back, I did a program with you in PGurus regarding this. There is a place by the name Thivatipati in Salem. There is a government property which is adjacent to a temple. Immediately, Muslims said that they are going to perform Eidgah there, that is Eidgah Namaz there. The local Hindus opposed. So, they petitioned the government, they petitioned the police, they petitioned the revenue officials, everyone they petitioned. We carried out the news. So, they asked a revenue official to prefer a complaint against Sri TV. Then, a local person, he went to the court and said that how can you give a government land for a particular purpose? He filed a case. The government said that what the news that Sri TV published on that particular thing is spreading falsehood, and we are promoting communal disharmony between religious groups. These are the sections they have put against Sri TV. Then, in the other case, when the local person opposed and he approached the court, the Tahsildar against whom we have done the program, he filed an affidavit stating that we have decided to hand over the land to the Muslims. This is the message what we said in Sri TV, which he said that we are spreading falsehood, and they foisted a case against us. And the same Tahsildar went to the court on the same issue in a different case, testified before the court that this particular area was for Islamic religious purpose. Look, now we are facing criminal charges for the fault that we have spread falsehood and doing other things. The same Tahsildar filed an affidavit on the same issue, on the same land, in a different case. Is it not targeting us? And there is another case in 2022. I come to know from the website, there is a case against me. You know, the FIR is blocked. I can't even access the FIR even today because that FIR is blocked in the website. I know that they are behind me. So I applied for an anticipatory bail and I got an anticipatory bail. Till today the FIR is not being given to me. Is it not a witch hunt? And the same case, that the thing is I am creating enmity between two groups. And you know, we were constantly targeted. Look, there are 2-3 issues I can tell you. It is not that we are against every Muslim. This is something that we need to understand. Why this flurry of cases against us? This is something that we need to understand. There is a trust by the name MKN Trust, which has got crores and crores of properties in Adiramapatnam. It went into the hands of some PFI elements. We exposed them, and now they are not able to continue in the trust. And there is another mosque here, in Nalband Mosque, that is near Triplicane. And some radical elements try to take control. It is now under their control. We exposed it. And they are suffering. These radical fundamentalists are suffering because of us every day. Because we are preventing them to take over mosques from other Muslims. And they are losing crores of money every day because of us. And now, my simple question is this: whether my country has to stand behind me or behind a person who is running an organization banned by Government of India?
So viewers, we have said this thing even when PFI was banned, that the same lumpens will be acting as what they have done in the past and continuing to do what they are doing. It's up to us. Somebody is trying to stand up for the Hindus and for what is right. How long are you going to give a long rope? Will any of the 56 OIC nations condemn this behavior? After all, you are also going to get the same thing, because this is in the hadith. So, moderates across the world, we respect religions, but there's always a limit. Wishing for somebody else's death because the religion tells you is just plain wrong. I hope people in PMO or whoever, HMO, well, you have to look at this one. You can't just ignore it. We need to strengthen the hands of Sri Bala Gowthaman ji and Sri TV. And this is getting escalated, and elections are around the corner. I can tell you, this is only the beginning. Unless you nip it in the bud, this is going to continue. And I must admire your courage, Bala Gowthaman ji, for standing up to these elements. And this has gone far enough. In fact, we don't want to say other things that have happened. Let's just say that somebody says something and then he deletes it. Where have you heard this thing before? Same toolkit again being played. Please wake up. Thank you, sir.
Namaste.